Hey, Jeff Reber here with Pursuit Real Estate and interviewing Michael Lenahen from Aurora Builders. Super excited to have him on. He's a local custom builder in Northeast Florida, and they do great work. I was secretly jealous as I looked through their past custom homes that they've built, thinking one day I'm going to be calling Michael to build a house. So that's my perspective. But Michael, tell us a little bit about what you do, how long you've been in the business, and we'll go from there.
Well, Jeff, thank you so much for having me join you today. I've been building homes for quite a while. I actually started back in 1978, so you can do the math. It's been a while. But I am the owner and president of Aurora Builders. We began in 1997, so we're happy to be in business 27 years as Aurora. And my company has two main focuses. Number one, we build luxury custom homes or one-of-a-kind homes for those people who want to essentially build their dream home on their property. And the other aspect of our company is we do large-scale structural remodeling work to existing homes.
Very nice. And so I saw on your website, we can also see in your background there that you build a variety of types, styles, architecture, size, locations. So just out of curiosity, what's your personal favorite type of project, or do you have one?
We do build all architectural styles. We are totally custom, and we're going according to the wishes and whims of the client. You know, we have some that move from the Northeast, others that move maybe from the Atlanta area. Some come from California, so they bring their ideas to us. It's important for us to fashion the home and the design around those preferences. To me personally, when people say, Michael, am I building a home that's going to be too trendy and it's going to be out of style later on? Or is this not appropriate for the area? My answer is typically, if the home looks like it belongs in its environment, then that is the right architectural style. I'm located out here in Ponte Vedra Beach. We build all over Jacksonville. But if the home looks like it belongs in Northeast Florida or looks like it belongs in a beach or riverfront environment, I believe that is the architectural style that will be enduring. So I try and slant people to think, okay, this is no longer a brick home in Atlanta with columns out front. It's a Florida environment. Embrace the environment and let that home wrap around you and let you feel like you're in Florida while you're living in the home.
Good answer. You could run for election there because you touched on all of the potential styles while yet not pinning yourself into one. That was perfect. That was perfect. So one of the other questions that I had that I get from potential clients sometimes that are thinking about, should I build a house? Should I build a custom home? Differentiate for us real quick, even higher in like tract built subdivisions. How do you differ? What are the things where you see homeowners maybe trip up on when they try to put you in the same category or box as, some builder that's got 30 homes in a small subdivision that's just knocking them down one by one? How is that different?
Yeah, and that's true. You know, everyone, I think, at some point in time desires a dream home, but we have to work our way there. It's most of my clientele, we build 100% from scratch. We start with a blank piece of paper. We create a dream home. Most of my clients are admittedly 50 and above, because to have a one-off, you have to be somewhat settled in your life financially. Many of the obligations of little kids and putting them through school and saving for college is now maybe behind you. So many of my clients are in that demographic where now they have lived in initially tract homes when they're first married, move up market homes while they're having children, maybe semi-custom homes where the builder lets them make quite a number of changes. But in all things, they're putting themselves, they're trying to fit their family into someone else's design. At some point in time, if you have the desire to build your own dream home, that's where you come to Aurora. We start with that blank piece of paper, and we cater the home around the lifestyle of the family. That's just it. If you don't want a formal dining room, don't have a formal dining room. If you don't want a bathtub, you just want a shower for 4 people, we're going to give you a shower for 4. So a true custom home is, how does it wrap around your family, and how does that home enhance your family's activity? So that's the niche that we're in, and we believe that everyone will grow into that desire when they're financially secure and able to do so.
Great. And so we've sort of differentiated from tracked, semi-custom, full custom. I assume you still have customers or clients as they are thinking about building who will interview multiple different custom builders around town. And, I'm sure there's a handful of them. How would you say Aurora is different than the other custom builders that are local? Is there anything that you're like, this is sort of something that we do or that is part of our process that's not really the same with other local custom builders?
I appreciate that question because I had to ponder that before I started this company. I was going to go out on my own. I actually went to other small custom builders and asked them, could they give me some advice? I'm about ready to start my own company. And one in particular said, Michael, you're going to be my competition. All right. So I know you. I'm not going to give you any trade secrets, but I'll tell you one thing that my father told me. He said, do not put the sign on the door and open for business until you can define 3 ways to differentiate you from your competition. So I took that to heart, and that's the genesis of the answer I'm going to give you. But number 1, Aurora Builders is committed to low volume. Now that may sound strange, but yes, we're looking to build 2 to 3 custom homes a year. We believe that the investment that a client is putting into that home deserves that much attention devoted to the home by myself and my staff here. So that's low volume. The second major differential is we offer design assistance. Because we're not so busy building 8 to 10 homes at a time, I have time to participate with my clients throughout the entire design process. Now, typically, they just go to the architect, get the home designed, put it out to bid with 3 builders. We advocate that you choose your builder first. That's the long-term relationship you're going to have for the next 12 to 14 months building the home. Let the builder be your advocate. Let us choose the designer or architect for you, and let us sit at that design table. We start with your budget. We don't hope that one of the builders gets to your budget, plans are finalized. So we actually start with the budget and design a home around your lifestyle, respecting that desired budget. So low volume, design assistance, and then something that now is not too often seen in our industry, and that is we still offer a fixed price contract. Whereas most other builders, it's cost plus a percentage. What's it going to cost? Don't know. I'll let you know when we're done. That's an unsettling thought for a client who doesn't know when the dollar's going to stop flying out of the wallet. So for due diligence up front, get a good set of plans and specifications, and put that job out to bid. We don't estimate the job. We put it out to bid. We will offer our clients a fixed price contract. And I think that's a big differentiation between us and others that do what we do.
No, I love that. That's a great answer. And you're right. Really, in any category of business or life, it's unsettling to not know when the dollars stop going out, whether it's, a medical bill or, some sort of financial service that you need, or heck, a trip that you're taking. If you don't know, you're oftentimes as the consumer hesitant to move forward, or maybe anxious as you're moving forward, which makes for not a great process. So out of curiosity, this is a simple question, but the geography of where you build, how far north is too far north? How far south is too far south? Where do you typically build?
We actually do have a geographical ring because the homes are more complex when they're one of a kind. We need to spend sufficient time on a job site. So the low volume took care of that, but geographically, we have to be respectful too. Aurora is based out of Ponte Vedra Beach, the beaches area. But for a luxury custom home, we will travel throughout Jacksonville. We just will not cross a major body of water. So I will not go into Nassau County. I will not cross over into Clay County, and I will not build in St. Augustine. So anything inside of that St. Johns River out to the beaches is where we will build a luxury custom home.
That's well defined, and knowing what you'll do and not do is important in business. And then in recent years, we'll probably hedge this in by saying post-COVID. Do you have any projects that are like your favorite? And maybe you could shield addresses and locations and customer names, but like style, size, anything that sticks out as, oh, we love building that type of custom home or this type of custom home?
Not specifically a certain home that we're building now or built last year, but rather the pleasure in doing what I'm doing and dialing the volume back. I'm building everyone's dream home, and everyone dreams differently. So to me, particularly at this time in my career, I really enjoy what I'm doing. I have a passion for what I'm doing because every home is different. We're doing a home right now at Atlantic Beach. They have, it's all solar on the roof. We're trying to get to a net zero. So it teaches us and challenges us to really embrace solar, but it's not just putting the panels on the roof, it's making the home more energy efficient to get us a chance at net zero. We go down to another home we just did in the Julington Creek area in Mandarin, and just fun spaces, a luxury kitchen that is more of a demonstration kitchen, more of a professional kitchen, an incredible workout studio for the husband and wife. They both work out, a great workout studio, complete with sauna in the studio and whatnot. Mm-hmm. Another home we did, one of the bedrooms is actually a walk-in wine room. The entire bedroom is chilled and refrigerated. We have a large granite countertop, enough for 4 bar stools. All 4 walls are wrapped in wine racks.
That would be a dangerous addition in our bedroom, to have an in-bedroom wine storage facility, but great for them. I love it.
It's an experience. It's all backlit behind the bottles, and we've piped in music. So we say to each his home.
Sure.
I have a pleasure of building every home because they're all different and they all are specifically according to the wishes of that family.
Yeah, no, that's great. Well, I don't want to keep you for too long here, but I wanted to ask, so given how custom, intentional, and to your point, low volume, y'all go about doing your business, what would you say you spend in sort of FaceTime or phone call or prepping for the build, whatever, hours into each customer relationship from start to finish? I've got to imagine that that's a pretty high tally for the amount of time that you're investing in each of these families.
If I ever took the time to tally it, I would probably charge more for our services.
Your dollar per hour, you're like, oh man, that's not quite as great as I thought it was.
Don't talk to my accountant right now. But quite frankly, I think the return on investment is intangible as well as tangible. All the people, my staff here, we just enjoy the client interaction. Mm-hmm. We operate off of a software portal called Builder Trend, and the client has an access into Builder Trend, as does the interior designer. Our vendors do. We populate Builder Trend with everything from the plans, specifications, the daily construction schedule, and we update it each day for them. All the selections that they make, any change orders that are being processed, we communicate throughout the day with our clients. No matter where they are on whatever device, they can tap into their home. They can see photographs every week that we've uploaded to the home. So to us, it is constant interaction throughout the day with those few clients that we embrace for our volume.
No, that's great. That's great. Well, I don't have anything else for the moment. I know you are a busy man. If somebody wanted to reach out to you, maybe they have questions about custom building or are thinking about a future project, what's the best way for someone to catch up with Aurora Builders?
Well, first of all, I would invite them to peruse our brand new website. We just changed it up and updated it about a week and a half ago.
Oh, wow.
www.aurorabuilders.com. And I'm happy to give my personal phone number because I'll be the first person they talk to, and that is 904-591-2828.
Well, that's great. Greatly appreciate you being on. And if anybody has any residential real estate questions, feel free to call or text 904-405-1995. And you can email me, jeff@pursuitrealestate.com. Michael, thank you so much for the time. Have a great weekend and week, and I'm sure we will catch up soon.
Thanks, Jeff. My pleasure.
All right. Take care.